Hi, and welcome to Stopping Opiate Addiction. I am your host, Teresa, and I am here to talk to you today about rehabs. I want to talk to you about the good things about them and the not so good things about them. So, one of the great things about rehabs, it gives your adult child time to really see things clearly and to say to themselves, am I ready to make a change in my life, or do I want to stay with what I'm doing? That's really the best thing about rehabs. Not to mention that the kids get to eat well, they sleep well, they're given drugs in them. One of the bad things about them is they're given barbiturates usually, which makes them feel very good. And then when they get out of there, they don't have those anymore, so they don't feel as great. That's one of the bad things. They're not a cure. No adult child is ever going to go to a rehab and come out healed. That's not going to happen. They are a safe place for 30 days, for 6 months for your child to be and to come out and then make a decision how they are willing to live their life. That's what they're for. They're a safe place for your child to be. They're great for parents, though, because parents can get a real insight into their adult child. I invite you to go there and to listen and ask as many questions as you want so that you can get a good handle on the drug, how it affects your child, and how your child is going to move forward. And really listen in these sessions that you have because they know a lot. They don't tell you that your child is going to relapse, but they more than likely are. I'm going to tell you that. Because, to be honest with you, until your child makes up his mind or her mind that they are ready to change their life, they're probably not going to do it. And this is coming from someone who went through this hell for 12 years. And yes, it is a hell. And you can listen to these people who say, oh, this is not your problem, you need to distance yourself from it and all that. Well, good luck on that. That's what I've got to say. Good luck on that. Or somebody who wants to put you into fear. I don't live my life in fear, so I'm not going to go there. So, just know what rehabs are for, and they are great to bide you time, and hopefully your son or daughter will see the light at the end of the tunnel and say, I'm done. I'm ready to quit. I'm tired of going into these rehabs. I'm tired of living like this. But if they're not, they're going to relapse. Don't be disappointed, okay? I mean, it's kind of like if somebody's got cancer and the cancer comes back, you can't be disappointed because of that. They didn't bring it back. Well, that's the same for addiction. The child didn't bring the addiction back. It just happened. There's heroin affects the brain, and it turns the receptors on that are supposed to be off, turns them on, or it turns the ones that are on off. Okay? So, it's just as much a brain problem as it is a physical problem, which is kind of unlike cancer or something like that, which is a physical problem and a spiritual problem, but we won't even go into that. But just remember, the drug is the one that's doing the talking for your addict son or daughter. That's who you're talking to. And until they quit using, that's who you're talking to. And I don't mean like quit using for a week or 2 or 3 or 4. I mean quit using for at least a year. You're still talking to the drug because it takes a while for their bodies to adjust. It takes a while for their brains to adjust. Usually they need help with that. So a rehab is great if you need a break. If they need a break, go put them in rehab. Give them that time. Give them that space. But don't think that's going to be the cure, because it's not. A rehab really is just the beginning of the journey. And you get to try and try and try and try again until you finally get it right. Isn't that great? It is great. It really is. So, on that note, just so you're aware of what rehabs are and what they're for, I want to say to you, stop opiate addiction. And until we meet again, I want you to take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to help your adult child. So take care of yourself. Make yourself a priority in your own life. Do things that are just for you. Go volunteer somewhere. Take a bath. Doesn't matter what it is. Just take care of yourself. Okay? Until we meet again, I am Teresa. Bye-bye.